So, do we want a Gen 5 remake or a Gen 2 remake? Like and sub if you want either of these gens to receive a remake. Let's do this. Personally, I love Furret and Gen 2. Like straight up, I would want a Gen 2 remake just because the Johto region to me is very cozy and wholesome, with only having Gen 1 and Gen 2 to play with, depending if you're playing the original version or you're playing the actual remake Heart Gold Soul Silver where it's Gen 1 to Gen 4. But I would prefer having just Gen 1 Gen 2 to play with. You can explore Pokemon like Corsola, Shuckle, Ladian, and much more cool Pokemon that aren't very powerful but have nice designs and are very fun to use. I love Johto's starter Pokemon. The 3 of them are solid. Even the middle stages are great. These are all just perfect as starters. Chikorita is my favourite, and I would pick any of them in the remake. Gen 2 also has 2 regions to explore, which to this day is still one of the best feelings to experience. Getting your SSN ticket at the end of the first region and heading over to Kanto was such a memorable feeling. Gen 2 even brought following Pokemon. It was in the remake, not the original, but still, following Pokemon was such a cool thing. Gen 2 brought us baby Pokemon, and that was pretty cool to see Gen 1 Pokemon get some baby pre-evos. It also brought us breeding, which nowadays is a huge thing in Pokemon, and will continue to grow and grow. I don't like the recent Scarlet and Violet breeding with picnics though. I liked it better with the daycare in Gen 8. Bring back the daycares for Legends ZA, and you've got me happy. Oh, the unknowns are very cool as well with their lore, with the Ruins of Alph, which I really love about them. I like using one unknown on my team as well when I go through Johto for fun because no one else would. They suck in battle, but I sometimes like when a Pokemon is weak. I tend to love them more. Another thing is the legendary Pokemon in Gen 2 are freaking awesome. We all love Ho, we love Lugia. Solid designs, great in battle, fun to shiny hunt as well. Even the beasts are amazing too. Entei, Raikou, Suicune, they're just solid, they're all good. Love them. Love Celebi as well. Celebi is a beautiful, mythical, beautiful shiny as well. Always loved that movie for Lugia, and the movie for Celebi was truly peak Pokemon movies back then for me. So yes, Gen 2 will always be a part of who I am today. I forgot to mention that Gen 2 also gave us the bug catching event that was also teased to us in the part 2 of Scarlet and Violet's DLC, which I'll go into more in a separate video. On another hand now, if we got a Gen 5 remake, this is where things can either go downhill or get better. Personally, I don't want them to remake or touch Gen 5 because the games are great as they are in 2D. I feel Game Freak will make them worse. If we did get good remakes, then I would be happy-ish. Gen 5 has some great designs and some questionable ones, but the story is what it holds over some of the Pokemon games. The music is very good. I think every track is brilliant. Yeah, I don't have much to say on Gen 5. I've got more memories than Gen 2. But that's why I'll let you decide, or tell me your thoughts in the comments. Which remake would you like to see for this year? Anyway, thanks for watching, take care, see you next video.